little bit different of an adjustment. Okay. All the other places, if you notice, when he had me on mounting and stuff, or when he had me mounting, right, go down. He was over both my legs, so when he body surfed, right, he came up, I was bringing my knee on the inside, all right? I did this for both the situations, all right? I was bringing in my knee first, all right? So my knee was what threaded first. When I'm in half guard, all right, that knee isn't going to be what threads in first, all right? What I'm going to do is, when I have him in half guard, and let's say I'm playing it just like kind of like deep half, all right, and he's sitting really back on his butt, and every time I'm trying to come up with this single leg, he's wizarding, all right, and I'm just not really having success, all right? I've shown this sweep before where we trap the arm over here so that he can't pulse, and when I trap this arm, I swing this leg open, and I get this easy sweep, all right? Very easy sweep, and it works pretty effectively, all right? Another option that I have is sometimes, you know, let's say I'm active over here, he doesn't post that hand, but he posts this leg really wide. So as he's posting the second leg when I roll, right? So let's say I do this, I go to roll, he's gonna step that leg. That's his balance right there, all right? And now I can do two different variations, right? This leg is up, you notice my foot isn't inside. I could do the waiter sweep just like this with my leg outside, all right? You see how my butterfly hook isn't in? And now I can rock forward and do the same sweep that we did, all right? Only variation is now my hook wasn't in before our hook was in, all right? So it's just a different variation, all right? So let me just show that again real quick. When I'm in deep half, all right, I'm coming underneath, I'm holding underneath, and now I rock and he step up. Boom, he steps up. As soon as he steps up, I have two options. I can do my first option where I come underneath, same way we go for that waiter sweep. I kick forward and I get my sweep. Like I spoke about, from here you can work different passes, all right? And I used to do the sweep like that a lot. The problem that I don't like for me personally is when I do it like that and I get a guy who has a good base, right? And when I say it's a good base, a good way for him to stop it is to grab my head, right? Because when he grabs my head, you don't have to come, actually I come up in that position. When he grabs my head, almost like a can opener, I can't extend it. I want to extend my hip, but he's keeping me close, I can't, all right? So I've got stuck in that situation numerous times, all right? Where I'm trying to go for that sweep and I feel like I have it, and then I get to a point I'm like, I don't know what to do. So when I do get my butterfly hook in, I told you if that sweep doesn't work, I switch into my X-guard variation. So the way that I prefer to do it when I'm in half guard is the same exact setup, where I'm underneath here, nice and deep, right? I rock forward, and now all I do is I take my foot and I kick this foot a little bit so that I can get it underneath. Alright? That when I did it like that, the transition didn't look clean. You can see when I do it live. Alright? So I use my feet to feet so that I get here. So now for some reason if I can't get this sweep because he's got good base, I lift up a little bit and now I can put my X-guard on. Alright? And now I can start working X-guard. Alright? So you're gonna see the transition, okay? You're gonna see when I roll him over and go for the sweep when he pulls his leg, I'm gonna make sure I swing my butterfly hook in so that I'm doing how I originally taught it and I'm not keeping my foot on the outside. Alright? So you're gonna notice if I'm playing half guard, I'm going underneath his butt, my head's coming nice and tight, right? I go roll, and when I roll, I can even go right to my hook. Alright, do it automatically. I feel that he's gonna set, or I know that he's gonna set. So look, as I roll over, I do it at the same time. I roll and I sneak it right underneath. Once I sneak it underneath, it's the same thing that I showed last week. Hand, palm up, and palm face towards you. I don't like to hold the ankle like this, because if he grabs, now I go for the sweep, right? Lock up the Kimura, he's going to start attacking this Kimura, all right? And it puts me in trouble, okay? Where my hand is the back of my hand, it makes it much harder for him to lock up the Kimura. Alright, so the transition is going to feel a little awkward at first, alright, but once you do it a couple of times, you'll smooth it out. So I just want us to do the same thing that we did last week with the sweep, just starting from half guard. So deep half, right, even grab his belt, swing, and as I swing, even if I get here, sometimes use this foot, kick up, alright, make the space for it to happen. Back of my hand, hold up like a plate of food, sit up, and like I said, from here I don't care about how you guys go about passing, you can stand up. Alright? So let's just do that variation of that transition into the waiting suite, and then we're gonna do another finish from X-Guard, all right? Let's grab our partner and give it a shot on 3. 1, 2, 3.